All right, class, today we're going to learn a new topic called improper fractions. You just learned what a mixed number was. You learned that you could have 3 wholes, 3 whole cookies, and then another half of a cookie, and this would be 3 1/2. Remember, that was called a mixed number. Well, today we're going to talk about improper fractions. So all an improper fraction is, it's not counting the wholes, it's counting the fractional pieces. So let's take these 3 1/2 cookies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw those same 3 1/2 cookies. But this time I'm going to divide each cookie into halves to see how many halves there are total. Sorry about that. So I'm going to see how many halves I have total. Each cookie is divided into 2 equal parts. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I want to see how many halves I have here total. How many halves is 3 1/2? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 halves. This is improper because the bigger number is at the top. The bigger number is my numerator. Do you see how the 7 is bigger than the 2? This is called an improper fraction. I'm counting how many fractional pieces I have. So I have 7 halves, which equals the same thing as 3 1/2, because it's still the same amount. This is the same as this. It's just a different way of writing the number. Let me show you another example. Okay, let's say I have 2 candy bars, 2 whole candy bars. And each of these candy bars are going to be divided into 4 equal pieces. The question is, how many fourths do I have? How many fourths? Because it's 4 equal pieces, so I'm counting how many fourths. Remember, the bottom number tells me how many equal parts. Since each of these candy bars are divided into 4 equal parts, my denominator is going to be 4. So let's count how many total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means, so I have 8 fourths. Well, 8 fourths, what does that equal? How many wholes is 8 fourths? 8 fourths is the same thing as 2 wholes. See, it's 2 wholes, but it's also 8 fourths. This fraction is improper because the bigger number is at the top. That would be improper. Improper fraction. All right, let's do one more example. Let's say I have 3 triangles. This would be 3 wholes, correct? Well, I'm going to divide these 3 triangles into 2 equal parts. So each triangle is divided into 2 equal parts. How many halves do I have total? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 halves. So I have 6 total. What's going to be my bottom number? Well, how many equal parts is each whole divided into? It's divided into 2 equal parts, so my denominator would be 2. That would be 6 halves. 6 halves equals how many wholes? 1, 2, 3.